Hi, I'm Andrew Shearer, and you're watching Talking Through the Trailers, brought to you by OnlineAthens.com. In this video, I'll be giving some trivia and some insight on a couple of the new movies opening this week here in Athens. Now, I haven't seen them yet, so these aren't reviews. It's just the kind of first impression stuff I'd annoy you with if we were sitting in a theater together during the previews. And this one is for a new horror movie called Get Out, and the movie is rated R, so even though this is just the trailer, there are some scary things in it that you might not want little kids to see, so just a heads up there. Get Out is about a young couple played by Allison Williams from the HBO series Girls and Daniel Kaluuya, who was in Sicario, and he's in the upcoming Marvel movie Black Panther. She takes him to where her parents live, and it ends up being this super creepy Stepford Wives type situation where he comes to find out that all of the black people in the town end up mysteriously vanishing. And this is from writer-director Jordan Peele. He's best known as one half of the Comedy Central duo Key and Peele, who they kind of took over from where Dave Chappelle left off in terms of very confrontational satire and race-related humor, the kind of thing that trailblazers like Richard Pryor and In Living Color couldn't really get away with on TV back in their time, but certainly paved the way for this. And actually, I'd like to know if the title Get Out is a reference to that old Eddie Murphy routine about the black family who moves into the haunted house. Hey, too bad we can't stay, baby. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how well-timed the release of this movie is. I mean, aside from the fact that we could really use a horror movie, or any movie really in any genre right now, that clearly addresses racism and violence. I mean, you go to horror movies to be uncomfortable, to get upset, to squirm in your seat, right? I mean, this Get Out is going to do that. And I, for one, am really happy that this movie was made, and I'm excited to go see it. I have the feeling that Get Out will be, and if it's a success, it should be the first of many more horror movies to do that. Historically, in times of social unrest, has produced some of the most important horror films ever made. Here's one I've been waiting to see for a long time. This one is called The Red Turtle, and it is a co-production between a German company called The Wild Bunch and Japan's Studio Ghibli, which is like the Disney of Japan. They last worked together on a little movie called Spirited Away. Maybe you've heard of it. Won Best Animated Feature in 2003. That film is considered a classic. I don't know anybody that doesn't love Spirited Away. Red Turtle is up for Best Animated Feature Oscar this weekend too, so clearly Wild Bunch and Ghibli need to do movies together more often. This one is directed by a Dutch illustrator and filmmaker Michiel Dudok de Wit, whose short film Father and Daughter won Best Animated Short back in 2011. I think this is his debut feature. Red Turtle is rated PG, and it has no talking in it. It's about a guy who wakes up on a deserted island after a storm, and he keeps trying to get off the island and get back home, but this giant sea turtle keeps pushing him back. And as you can see, there's a reason why. Actually, you can tell by watching the trailer that this is a drama, which most American animated family movies aren't, but honestly, I think it's more jarring and possibly traumatic when the characters in like musical comedies like Trolls or something are put in peril like this, because the shift in tone seems really unnecessary. But Pixar and Disney, they do it constantly anyway, and all the rest of them really. But this looks like a beautiful film, honestly, and it's the kind of movie my family loves to watch together and will fit perfectly into Studio Ghibli's library of high-quality animated masterpieces. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Cinemaphile podcast on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Downcast apps, and follow our Instagram at ABH Cinema and our Twitter at ABH Cinema. Thank you.